to see you today. I brought my book bag. My name's Miss Sally, and I'm here to read you a story. Shall we see what book is in my book bag today? Oh my gosh. This is a new one for me, but I've been wanting to read it. Shall we see what it is? It's called Inside Freight Train. And this is by Donald Cruz. I read another book called Freight Train, and it's all about what's inside a freight train. Well, this book tells us what's inside. When we read the other book, we talked about what we thought might be in there, but this one is going to show us. So here's one of the cars for the freight train, and this is a blue car. Let's look inside. And it says, freight. Now, freight can be anything, all kinds of different things. So here's a picture of some of the different things that a freight train might carry. All different kinds of things. Let's see. And this right here building, this is called a freight depot. And it's kind of like a train station, but for freight and all kinds of different things instead of for people. So let's see what's inside the freight depot. Oh, there's toys for kids and toys for animals in there. Wow. Okay, now here's our engine. Remember, this is a black engine and a black tender. Now the engine carries the engineer and the fireman, and the tender carries the coal. Now the fireman takes the coal from the tender and puts it into the firebox in the freight train engine. Want to see what that looks like? The coal burns in the firebox, and that's what it would look like. See what's next. Here's the purple boxcar. Remember we talked about what we thought might be in that purple boxcar in the other book? Let's see what they tell us is in here. It is. It's presents, toys, and books. Presents for you and all your friends. How exciting. All right, let's talk about the next one. Now this is a covered hopper car. This page doesn't open. And this hopper car is blue, but it's covered up so that nothing will get it wet. If it rains, no rain will get on it. And it says this one is carrying grains and cereals. Grains are things that grow like wheat grains or corn or beans, anything that needs to stay dry. Oh, look at this one. Now this one's blue too, and this is called an open gondola, and it carries freight. It's okay if that stuff gets wet. See? It's got big, I don't know what those are, gears for a big factory maybe. And here's the green cattle car. It's green. Now the green cattle car, remember we talked about what that might carry? Let's see what the book tells us. Calves and cows. Calves are baby cows. Look at all the cows in that cattle car. Cattle is another word for lots of cows. Let's turn the page. And here's this one. I don't know, what color is that? Brown maybe? It's brown, or you might call it orange, kind of an orangey brown. And this is a refrigerator car, and it keeps things nice and cold. And maybe you could have, maybe eggs or groceries in there that need to stay cold, cheese and things like that. Now here's a closed tank car, and this one is gray. And it says right here, this one is carrying milk. Remember we talked about that on the other one. But it could carry other things too, like oil for your car or gasoline for your car, things like that. Oh, yeah, these don't. Does this one open? Oh, this one opens. Let's see what's in the refrigerator car. See? Oh, it carries apples and peaches and pears and all kinds of fruit. It could carry vegetables. Sorry, I forgot to open that one for you. This one doesn't open. Let's see what's on the next page. Now, this is a black this is a black hopper car, and it's an open hopper car. Remember the closed hopper car had to be safe from the rain? Well, this one, it's okay, and this one looks like this is carrying extra coal for that tender up in front. Now, here's another stock car. It's orange. It kind of looks like the green cattle car, doesn't it? Except it's orange. Let's see what's in this one. More animals. Oh, this one is carrying pigs and sheep and little baby chicks. Bringing them from one farm to another farm. All right, let's see what's next. And there's the very last. The red caboose. Sometimes cabooses are orange or blue or green. This one is red. Do you remember what we talked about was in the caboose when we looked at the last book? Let's see what this book tells us is in here. Oh, it carries people, and it says it carries the train crew that helps deliver the freight before they get home. So it's kind of like a camper. It has a kitchen and a potty and a bed, so that when they're not driving the train up at the front by the engine, they can take a little rest back here if they take turns. Let's see if I can get this to close. There we go. Oh, and this is the end of the train. This is a water tower. So because that train engine at the front, they put water in it, and the fire in the fireplace boils the water, and the water makes steam, and the steam makes the wheels go round and round, and the train goes choo 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 choo. Remember when we read the last book? So that's what this water's for. When the train comes to the train depot, it gets more water. And that's the end. There's the freight train going across the trestle. I really liked that book. I hope you did too. I haven't read that one before, so I think this is going to be another one of my very favorite books. If you want to see the other book, if you haven't seen my video of the freight train, look for it down below. You'll find it there. I'll talk to you later. Bye.